Let me tell you something that most people will never admit sometimes. The biggest thing keeping you stuck isn't your pain, it's your attachment to it. You keep introducing yourself through what happened to you. I was betrayed. I was rejected. I lost everything. I had a difficult childhood. I've been through more than most people. Maybe that's true. Maybe life has been unfair. Maybe you've carried burdens that other people will never understand. But answer me this, how much longer are you going to let yesterday decide who you become tomorrow? At some point, you have to stop telling the story and start writing a new one. Because pain can either become your excuse or your reason. It cannot be both. Listen carefully. The world doesn't reward people because they've suffered. The world rewards people who transform suffering into strength. That's why two people can experience the same heartbreak. One spends 5 years blaming everyone, the other spends 5 years rebuilding themselves. 5 years later, one is still talking about what happened. The other has become someone unrecognizable. Same pain, different decision. And that's what everything comes down to, decision, not motivation, not luck. Decision, the decision to stop feeling sorry for yourself, the decision to stop waiting for life to apologize, the decision to stop expecting fairness because life isn't fair. It never promised to be. Some people start 10 steps ahead, some people start with nothing. Some people inherit opportunity, others inherit struggle. You don't control where you begin, but you absolutely control who you become. The strongest people understand something most people never do. Responsibility is freedom. Read that again. Responsibility is freedom. The moment you take ownership of your life, nobody can control your future anymore. You stop blaming your parents. You stop blaming your past. You stop blaming the economy. You stop blaming the people who left. You simply ask, what can I do now? That question changes everything, because every second you spend blaming is a second you're not building. Think about a blacksmith. Steel doesn't become a sword because someone protects it. It becomes a sword because someone puts it into the hottest fire. Again and again and again. Every time it bends, it's hammered back into shape. Every time it weakens, it returns to the fire. That's how strength is created, not through comfort, through pressure. Now look at your own life. Every challenge you faced has been another strike of the hammer. Every disappointment, another moment in the fire. The question isn't whether life has tested you. It has. The question is, are you becoming stronger or are you becoming more bitter? Because bitterness is easy. Growth is difficult. Bitterness says, the world owes me. Growth says, I owe myself more. Bitterness keeps looking backwards. Growth keeps building forwards. Choose carefully, because your mindset becomes your future. Here's another truth. Pain has a strange way of revealing who really belongs in your life. Notice what happens when life becomes difficult. Some people disappear. Some people become silent. Some people only stay when things are easy. Don't be angry. Be grateful. Pain removes masks faster than time ever could. It shows you who supports your success and who only enjoyed your comfort. That's valuable information. Stop crying over people who walked away. Thank them, because every wrong person who leaves creates space for the right opportunities to enter. But here's the mistake people make. Instead of filling that empty space with discipline, they fill it with distractions. More scrolling, more complaining, more entertainment, more excuses, anything to avoid sitting alone with themselves, because silence is uncomfortable. Silence forces honesty, and honesty asks dangerous questions. Why haven't you started? What are you afraid of? What excuse are you protecting? Most people can't answer those questions, not because they don't know, because they don't like the answer. Deep down, you already know what you need to do. You know you should wake up earlier. You know you should stop wasting hours online. You know you should start building instead of talking. You know you should leave what's destroying your peace. You know, knowledge isn't your problem, execution is. You don't need another motivational quote. You need another standard, a higher standard. A standard that says, I do what needs to be done even when I don't feel like it. That's where transformation begins. Not when life becomes easier, when your standards become stronger. Let me ask you something. Imagine two versions of yourself standing in front of you. The first version avoided every difficult moment, avoided every risk, avoided every challenge, stayed comfortable, stayed safe, stayed average. Now look at the second version. This version faced rejection, accepted failure, worked when nobody was watching, stayed disciplined during lonely seasons, used every painful experience as fuel. Which version earns your respect? Exactly. So why are you still living like the first one? You already know which path creates greatness. Walk it. Even if it's uncomfortable, especially if it's uncomfortable. Because comfort has never created legends. Only discipline has. Only sacrifice has. Only resilience has. Here's something I want you to remember for the rest of your life. Every painful chapter asks you one question. Will this experience define you or develop you? Your answer isn't spoken, it's lived. Every morning you wake up and keep going. You're answering every time you choose growth over excuses. You're answering every time you refuse to let your past become your identity. You're answering, and one day people will look at your success and think it happened overnight. They'll never see the years you spent fighting battles inside your own mind. They'll never see the mornings you chose discipline over comfort. They'll never see the nights you kept working while everyone else was asleep. But you'll know. You'll remember every painful decision that made you stronger, every scar that became wisdom, every setback that became preparation, every failure that became experience. And that's when you'll finally understand, pain was never sent to destroy you. It was sent to introduce you to the strongest version of yourself. Now, let me ask you something. What if one day, everything you've ever wanted finally arrives? The success, the money, the confidence, the respect, the freedom, would you actually be ready for it? Or would the person you are today lose everything the moment you got it? Think about that. Most people chase success, but they never become the person capable of keeping it. That's why some people make money, then lose it, they build businesses, then destroy them. They finally reach their goals, then sabotage themselves. Because success doesn't fix character, it exposes it. If you're undisciplined before success, you'll be undisciplined after success. If you're full of excuses today, you'll make bigger excuses tomorrow. Success simply magnifies who you already are. That's why pain is necessary. Because pain changes your identity. It forces you to grow before life gives you more responsibility. Listen carefully. The version of you that wants success cannot be the same version that receives it. You have to evolve. You have to become someone different. And that transformation isn't comfortable. A snake can't grow without shedding its old skin. A tree can't grow stronger without surviving storms. Steel can't become stronger without fire. So why do you expect your life to change without discomfort? Growth has always demanded pain, always. The question is, are you willing to pay the price? Because there is a price. Not everyone pays it. That's why not everyone wins. Most people quit the moment life becomes uncomfortable. The gym gets difficult. They stop. The business loses money. They quit. The relationship requires maturity. They run. The dream takes longer than expected. They give up. Then they tell themselves, it wasn't meant to be. No, it was meant to test you. And you walked away before the lesson was finished? Stop doing that. Stop quitting every chapter that's trying to prepare you. Life isn't rejecting you, it's refining you. There's a huge difference. Think about diamonds. Before they become valuable, they're buried under the earth, crushed by pressure. Year after year, they don't become diamonds despite the pressure, they become diamonds because of it. Now ask yourself, what if the pressure you're feeling right now is creating someone you'll one day be proud to become? Would you still complain about it, or would you embrace it? Here's something successful people understand. The hardest battles are never outside, they're inside. The battle between discipline and comfort, the battle between courage and fear, the battle between action and excuses. That's where your future is decided. Not in meetings, not on social media, not in public, in private, when nobody is watching, when nobody is clapping, when nobody knows how difficult it feels. That's where champions are built. Not because they feel motivated, because they made a decision that says my emotions don't control my actions anymore. Imagine how powerful your life would become if you stopped asking yourself, do I feel like it? And started asking, does it need to be done? That one question could change everything, because feelings are temporary, standards are permanent. Your emotions wake up differently every day. Your standards shouldn't. This is why discipline beats motivation every single time. Motivation is loud. It gets excited. It gives speeches. Discipline is quiet. It doesn't need attention. It simply keeps showing up again and again and again, long after motivation disappeared. That's why discipline always wins. Now here's another truth people don't like hearing. Nobody is coming to rescue you. Nobody. Not your friends, not your family, not your boss, not the government, not some perfect opportunity. You're the rescue plan. You're the backup plan. You're the person your future has been waiting for. Stop waiting for someone else to change your life. Become the person who changes it, starting today, because every day you wait, your dreams become more expensive. Time is charging you interest. Every year you spend procrastinating is another year you'll never get back. And that's the one thing money can never buy. More time. That's why today matters, not next Monday, not next month. Today, the decision you make today will become the habit you repeat tomorrow. The habit you repeat tomorrow will become the identity you carry next year. And that identity will decide your future. Success isn't created in one massive moment. It's built through thousands of invisible choices. The decision to wake up, the decision to train, the decision to study, the decision to keep your word, the decision to stay focused. Those moments don't seem important until one day they become your entire life. People will call you disciplined, confident, successful, lucky. They'll never realize they aren't looking at luck. They're looking at years of painful decisions that nobody applauded, the mornings nobody saw, the sacrifices nobody noticed, the loneliness nobody understood. Remember, this private discipline always creates public success. Always. The world only celebrates the result. It never sees the process. But you will. You'll remember every painful morning, every difficult choice, every time you wanted to quit but didn't, and one day you'll realize something incredible. The pain you once begged to escape became the reason you finally became the person you were always capable of being. Because pain never came to destroy your future. It came to destroy the weak version of you, so the stronger version could finally take its place. Now I want you to imagine something. Imagine waking up 5 years from today. You walk into the bathroom. You look in the mirror. The question is, who's looking back at you? Is it the same person, still making excuses, still waiting for motivation, still blaming the past, still talking about dreams instead of building them? Or is it someone completely different? Someone disciplined? Someone calm under pressure? Someone who keeps their word? Someone who became everything they once thought was impossible? The answer to that question is being decided today, not next year, not next month, today. Every decision you make. Is casting a vote for the person you're becoming? Every excuse, every distraction, every difficult task you avoid, every promise you break to yourself, they're all shaping your future. The scary part is, most people don't realize they're creating their future until it's already arrived. Then they wake up one day, wondering where all the time went. Don't let that become your story. Time is moving whether you're ready or not. The clock doesn't stop because you're afraid. It doesn't slow down because you're confused. It doesn't wait until life feels fair. It keeps moving. The only question is, are you moving with it? Listen carefully. There are two versions of pain. The pain that changes your life and the pain that changes nothing. The pain of discipline changes everything. The pain of regret changes nothing. The pain of honesty changes everything. The pain of pretending changes nothing. The pain of growth changes everything. The pain of standing still changes nothing. You choose which one you carry every single day. People spend years trying to avoid discomfort. Then they spend decades living with regret. Don't make that mistake. The temporary pain you're avoiding today could be stealing the future you've been praying for. Here's another truth. Your greatest breakthrough will probably happen on the day you wanted to quit. Think about that. How many people walked away? One step before everything changed. How many businesses failed because someone gave up too early? How many dreams died, not because they were impossible, but because someone lost patience? Never underestimate one more day, one more workout, one more chapter, one more phone call, one more attempt, one more decision to keep going. Success isn't always one giant breakthrough. Sometimes it's refusing to quit long enough for your effort to catch up with your vision. That's why consistency is so powerful. Not because it's exciting, because it's rare. Most people chase intensity. A burst of motivation, a few days of hard work, then they disappear. Don't be intense. Be consistent. Consistency beats intensity every single time. Now let me ask you another question. What has pain taught you? Really think about it. Not what it took from you, what it gave you. Did it teach you resilience? Did it teach you patience? Did it teach you who your real friends were? Did it teach you that your worth doesn't depend on other people's opinions? Did it teach you that you're stronger than you ever believed? Those lessons are priceless. Don't ignore them. The people who become unstoppable aren't people who avoided pain. They're people who collected lessons. Every scar became wisdom, every rejection became direction, every failure became experience, every setback became preparation. That's the mindset that separates winners from everyone else. Now here's the biggest lie you've ever been told. Life gets easier. No, you get stronger. That's the goal. Don't pray for an easier life. Build a stronger mind. Don't ask for fewer obstacles. Become someone who can overcome bigger obstacles, because every new level of your life will demand a new level of you. And if you refuse to grow, you'll never keep what you've been asking for. Success demands responsibility. Responsibility demands discipline. Discipline demands discomfort. That's the price, and it's worth paying, because one day people will ask you how you became so confident, so disciplined, so calm under pressure. They'll think you were born that way. Smile, because you'll know the truth. Confidence wasn't given to you. You earned it. Discipline wasn't gifted to you, you built it. Strength wasn't discovered in comfort, it was forged in pain. You'll remember the mornings you wanted to quit, the nights you questioned yourself, the moments when nobody believed in you, the seasons where progress was invisible. You'll remember all of it, and instead of hating those moments, you'll be grateful for them, because without them, you would have never become the person standing there. Now listen to me carefully. This isn't just another motivational video. It's a decision right now. You have two choices. You can close this video, go back to your old habits, keep waiting, keep complaining, keep hoping life changes on its own. Or you can decide that today is the last day your excuses control you, the last day fear makes your decisions, the last day comfort steals your future. Stand up, go do the thing you've been avoiding, make the call, start the business, walk into the gym. Open the book. Have the difficult conversation. Wake up earlier tomorrow. Keep the promise you made to yourself. Not because you feel motivated, because you're building someone stronger, because every action says something about who you are. And from this moment forward, let your action say this: pain no longer scares me. Failure no longer controls me. Comfort no longer owns me, because the strongest people in the world aren't fearless. They simply made one life-changing decision. They stopped asking life to remove the pain and started using the pain to remove every weak habit, every excuse, every limitation, and every version of themselves that was holding them back. So remember this: the pain you're carrying today might be the very thing that introduces you to the person you're destined to become. Don't waste it. Use it. Build with it. Grow through it. And one day, when people ask you how you became so unstoppable, you won't tell them you were lucky. You'll tell them the truth. I stopped running from pain, and I made it work for me.